Aradia's hero. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a kingdom called Aradia, ruled by a just and fair queen named Elena. Elena was loved by all her subjects, for she was kind and wise, and always put the needs of her people before her own. But despite her many virtues, Elena had a deep sadness within her heart. She had been married to a kind and noble king, but he had passed away many years ago, leaving her to rule alone. Elena had never remarried, for she knew that no one could ever take the place of her beloved husband. One day, a terrible dragon named Kargith attacked the kingdom, wreaking havoc and destruction wherever it went. The people of Aradia were terrified, for Kargith was the most fearsome dragon anyone had ever seen. It had scales as hard as steel, and breathed fire that could melt even the strongest of armor. Elena knew that she had to do something to stop Kargith, but she didn't know what. She consulted with her advisors and counselors, but they had no solution either. It seemed that all hope was lost. But Elena was not one to give up easily. She consulted with the wise women of the kingdom, and they told her of a prophecy that spoke of a hero who would come to defeat Kargith and save the kingdom. Elena was skeptical, but she knew that it was worth a try. She sent out a proclamation throughout the kingdom, calling for anyone who was brave enough to try and defeat Kargith to come forward. Many brave knights and warriors answered the call, but none of them were able to even lay a scratch on the dragon's tough scales. Just when all hope seemed lost, a young man named Liam stepped forward. Liam was not a knight or a warrior, but he was a skilled blacksmith and craftsman. He had a plan to forge a weapon that could pierce Kargith's scales and defeat the dragon once and for all. Elena was skeptical, but she agreed to give Liam a chance. He went to work in his forge, pouring all his skill and ingenuity into the task. 4 days and nights he worked, until finally, the weapon was complete. It was a spear made of a special alloy that was stronger and more durable than any metal ever created. Its tip was sharpened to a fine point, and etched with powerful magic spells that would enhance its strength and accuracy. Liam presented the spear to Elena and her counselors, and they were amazed by its beauty and power. Elena knew that this was the weapon that would defeat Kargith. She called for Liam and his spear to be brought before the dragon. Kargith was not intimidated by the young man and his weapon, and it let out a mighty roar as it attacked. But Liam was not afraid. He stood his ground and waited for the right moment to strike. As Kargith charged, Liam threw the spear with all his might. It flew through the air with a flash of light, and struck the dragon right in its heart. Kargith let out a final, deafening roar, and then it fell to the ground, defeated. The people of Aradia rejoiced at the victory, and Elena declared Liam a hero. She offered him a place at her side as her advisor and protector, but Liam declined. He said that he was just a simple blacksmith, and that he preferred to go back to his forge and continue to create beautiful and useful objects for the people of Aradia. Elena was sad to see Liam go, but she understood his desire to live a simple life.